this game could be over very quickly. A lot. Whoa, never mind. Maybe not. 6 cannons at the choke for Grast. Grast will lose this gateway, and there is a Dark Templar being built as well. If he can take out the gateway before the Dark Templar comes out, which I think he will. I think he's going to actually be able to take out this before the Dark Templar comes out, which is going to be huge. He actually is getting two Stargates pumping Corsairs. I'm not really sure why he's going to do that, unless he's going to go for some kind of really hardcore kind of DT build, where you're really doing a Bisu style Dark Templar build. A lot of cannons though being forced onto him. Oh no, he's decided to go for Corsair Reaver instead. So a Corsair Reaver build for Grast here against the Mass Hydra build for Napkin, and Napkin is forced to pull back his units because of the Dark Templar. The Dark Templar, it does take out one of the Hydras, but I don't think it's going to take out any more. There is an Overlord right there, but it's going to go down to the Corsairs if he's not careful. He might be able to actually take out the Corsair if he's not careful. So he does save those Hydralisks. He's going to need to upgrade speed on his Overlords, and he does have speed upgrading on his Overlords. So that coupled with a ton of Hydras that is choke here. And actually it looks like Grast is going to try and cannon up this natural, or cannon up this base. Unfortunately, oh god, I just spit all over the screen again. I really need to stop doing that. Unfortunately, a sunken colony is up, so this attempt at sunkening or at cannoning or whatever will probably be repelled here. He does have a lot of Hydras coming down here to probably to take out any kind of weirdness from Napkin, and another Overlord is out. So a gateway is actually being built. Grast is building a gateway along with his cannon. Unfortunately, I don't think he knows that these Hydras are coming down, and they're going to spot it, and they're just going to completely obliterate these units. So Grast will have lost a good chunk of units here from to those Hydras. Probably an ill-fated decision there. There is a Dark Templar kind of chilling out at the bottom of the base, but the Spore Colony should be able to protect it. He might come in and swoop in and take out the Queen's Nest, but it doesn't even matter at this point because the hive is already going up. Oh man, and a couple Reavers going down in the natural and killing off a lot of probes. Eight or nine probes go down to those Reavers. That shuttle is not speed upgraded. I'm not really sure why he hasn't upgraded speed on his shuttles. You absolutely cannot go Corsair Reaver unless you upgrade your speed on the shuttles. And he's going to lose his Reavers. He's going to lose the shuttle and the Reavers if he's not really careful. And he loses one of the Reavers. Oh my god, that's a terrible mistake from Grast. Grast looks like he's probably... Well, it's very likely that he's going to lose this game at this point. He did not upgrade shuttle speed. I'm not really sure why he didn't, and he's not upgrading it right now. It's not like, oh, it's just not finished yet. No, he just didn't upgrade it. And yeah, this is a very, very confusing move from Grast there. He did load up a few High Templar in his shuttle to take and possibly storm drop. I'm not sure if he has storm yet. I can check right quick. Or not. I guess it doesn't like doing it for High Templar. But either way, yeah, so it definitely looks like, oh my god, that's a lot of Hydras. Grast definitely behind in this game. He does look like he's going to try and take this base at the 12 o'clock position, while Napkin takes the base at the 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock position. A couple Corsairs are out. I'm not really sure why. He's still pumping Corsairs from both Stargates, so he still looks like he's going for some kind of Corsair Reaver build, but he's not making Reavers and he only has one shuttle, so he might be trying to do some kind of Corsair Zealot push. I'm not really sure why he would be doing that, but either way, he's only got +1 on his Zealots, and he really should have more than that. And he's just going to park the park his units under the Overlord. Unfortunately, that Overlord does not detect for you. It shows the opponent where your army is. Wow, 52 Hydras out for Napkin. So Napkin doing a seriously massive Hydra push here. He's getting his own 5th base as well. So Napkin definitely doing a really good job of just completely out macroing at this point. There's still a Dark Templar kind of chilling down here in this base, but that Overlord and Spore Colony will be able to stop that easily. So the Napkin does have his 5th base up now. Well, he has his 5th base, and this game pretty much looks over at this point. It doesn't look real great for him. I mean, a nice storm there covers all the Hydras, but he just isn't able to do quite enough damage. He has a ton of zealots, but he does have his High Templar are pretty out in the open. That High Templar has 200, or 200 out of 200 energy. He probably should think about upgrading this energy upgrade for his whatever they're called, for his Templars. But yeah, I guess not. He is trying to secure his 3rd base now. So looks like Napkin is going to break this push though. Oh my god, 59 Hydras. That's a lot of freaking Hydras. Yeah, I love this unit counter here. Even though the obs mode isn't quite the same as it was before. If he has some well-placed storms here, he's going to take out a ton of units. Oh my god, huge storms goes off on all over the army of Napkin. Absolutely gigantic storms. He probably took out a good 20 or 30 Hydras there with those storms. He did lose a good solid 30 Hydras in this push, and now there are about as many Zealots as there are Hydras. So actually, with that was probably a pretty bad idea for Napkin to go up and try and fight uphill like that. Instead, he's sending a few Zerglings over and to try and deal with these to try and take out the expansion. But the Archons are there to defend against it, and the Archons are running away now. The Archons need to get pulled back. These Zealots are out. His macro is definitely slipping a little bit. He's at about 1,800 minerals. And he just doesn't have enough units. He has 25 more Hydras are out for 35. I mean, more Hydras are out for Napkin. So it looks like Napkin will be able to take this game. If Grast has any chance of taking this game, he needs Storm, and he needs Storm now. He needs about as many storms as he